Senator, where do you think things stand ahead of tonight's meeting at the White House over debt ceiling limit wage?
Well, I'm starting a little video here of my babies from my Smokey Pinoy female and my male Pinoy ghost. These are all one spawn. And boy, are they eating that BBS like crazy and growing fast. Trying to get some good close-ups of these guys to show the different phenotypes. There's about 30 different types of Pinoy babies here. Pinoy and Philippine blue, that is. There's Mama standing watch over the feed. She's not too interested in all that BBS, but she's watching those babies and watching me. She doesn't like me a whole lot. She kind of feels the same about me as she does about the Placo that I had to put this divider in to keep her away from, because she was trying to kill him. And this way he's safe and the babies can go back and forth at their leisure, which they do, and they go in there and mess with the Placo a little bit and nibble on all the stuff that's on the leaves. They're just having a good little life for themselves to start with as they grow here, and I'm hoping to keep everything the same as they grow out. It's going to be really fun to see how they develop. It's already been fun, but it's going to get nothing but more interesting here. Talked to David LaBelle, and he said this female carries all kinds of hidden genes, so most likely anything could show up. Zebras, leopards, all kinds of different kinds of paraibas and ghosts and just plain Pinoys and blues and I don't even know what all. But that's good, because that makes an interesting spawn, and that means I'm going to have lots of interesting fish growing up to go with all my pretty black babies that are growing up. And there's some pretty dark ones in here that will be some probably double D black Pinoys, because both carry at least a single dose of the dark gene. I don't see any golds, so it's kind of unlikely that both carry, or either both or maybe even either of them have the gold gene. However, it's very likely that the Pinoy ghost carries the gold gene, according to Mike Gibbs, who is who I got the ghost from. David LaBelle said that all of these blushers will be paraibas. So that's good. And he said the only ones that show the infamous Pinoy button are the blues. So others can very well be different kinds of paraibas and have no button. I think Carol told me that before anyway. But there's a real dark one right there. He's going to be beautiful. Don't know if he's Paraíba. Too young to know right now. And there's one that could be a zebra or a leopard. It's going to be really interesting to find out as these guys grow who's going to be a Smokey, who's going to be a zebra, who's going to be a leopard, who's going to be dark, who's going to be blue. Boggles my mind. Genetics are crazy. That looks like a Smokey for sure right there. And that looks like a pretty dark blushing. Couple of them there. And as David said, all the blushings will be Paraíba. Mom's got her back turned so she doesn't get all upset. Sometimes she gets so upset she just, yeah, there's the stress or opening her mouth. That shows she's stressed a bit. She doesn't like this camera in her face. But she doesn't worry much very long about something she can't do anything about. Pretty girl. Well, I think that's a pretty good little showing of all these busy babies trying to eat to grow and get big. I know in the future they're going to make some interesting fish to pair with my other fish. I've got a pair of a blushing male and a Philippine blue female that's also going to have some interesting babies. I've already got some fried and they are giving indications of being interesting. Not near the variety of phenotypes that are evident in this spawn, but in any case I think I will pull back and then save this little video and